All right. So, at my least favorite character is Cheryl. She's 16th. There's 16 competitors, so 16th is Cheryl. 15th is Finn. I don't really like Finn. I don't really. I just don't. I just feel like he's boring. Like a lot, really boring at times. Then Tino. I'll put Tino next because Tino. I don't really rock with him as much as everyone else. And I mean, he's cool now. Like as after I realized that I kind of was just hating on him because I went into the season hoping he'd be first boot. I realized I was kind of just hating on him, but he's not really that bad of a character. But I still don't rock with him as much as I do with everyone else. After him, Charles. Charles just I don't. I'm not as connected to him as everybody else. Like I like Charles, but he's not really important to the story. He's not. He doesn't really get that much screen time, and I feel like he could be a good character, but I don't think he's gonna get enough screen time to show us what he's about. After Charles, I'll probably put like Topaz, and it's not that I dislike Topaz. She's a good character. It's just her vibe kind of reminds me of Marissa a little bit, but like a little more assertive though, a little more assertive Marissa. That's why I like her more than Marissa, but I like everyone else so much better. And also, I didn't really like Marissa all that much, but yeah, I'll put her at 12. 11th, I'm probably gonna put VJ. I know that's like a really hot take, probably because a lot of people like VJ, but VJ is not really that. Uh, he's not really that good to me. And then also, I feel like a lot of people overrate VJ, and I'm the kind of person that when it comes to like characters like that, when you overrate a character, I'm not gonna mess with them as much as usual. Like I just feel like people overrate him to so much that I'm starting to dislike it. Probably because I get sick of hearing and seeing stuff about how great VJ is, and he's not that great. Like I can handle people saying he's a good character. He is, but people are overrating him heavily. Talking about best character, and I mean I get that's people's opinion, but the way the way my rankings are, when I hear people overrate someone who, to me, is like a mid character, it makes me start to dislike the character a little bit. So yeah, he'll get 11 for me. My bad. But oh my bad. 10th I'm gonna put 10th I'm gonna put Kylie, cause Kylie she's cool, she's fine, but overall I just wouldn't put her. I wouldn't put her any higher because um she's just not as heavily involved as everyone else, or I didn't like her as much as everyone else. Like I know there's someone who I haven't said yet. You guys are probably like, how is he still here? But you're gonna see. Number ninth, I'm gonna put Seth. That's what I was talking about. A lot of people were probably wondering why Seth was is this far because a lot of people don't like Seth, but I thought Seth was a really interesting character. Like he was cool, he was entertaining, he was funny. Now his strategy was non-existent. He could have been good at challenges, at least physical ones and stuff like that. So he wasn't really that bad of a character. I feel like that's why it's weird with the Reality Gauntlet and Reality Resort because the way it works, if you get first boot, second boot, third boot, fourth boot, fifth boot, you're never gonna be come back for another season most likely. Like you'll never be back. And I feel like Seth is a character that has so much potential, and to get rid of him now, or get rid of him first, is crazy. And we'll never get to see him again and see how he could have evolved as a character. But yeah, I put him in ninth. Eighth is Monica. Monica has grown so much as a character for me because she's just so cool, and the way that she plays the game, the way that she strategizes, the way that she does everything, how she's great in literally almost every category. She knows what she's supposed to do. She knows how to do it, and I just like that in a character. So she has like the best overall background. Um, okay, so sixth, Annalise, Annalise, Annalise. No, no, no. Hold on, wait. Who we got left? One, two. Okay, no. Six is Isidore. Six is Isidore. I like her in interactions and relationship with Drew. I think it's gonna evolve into something more later, and I think for me that is kind of what makes me like her a little more. But she also has her own personality and her own spin to her character. That she's not just one. She's not. I don't just like her because she's has because she's friends with Drew or whatever. because she's kind of related to him as like a duo. But I like her because she's interesting. She's she kind of gives you a goth kind of vibe with the way she like doesn't care about life, quote unquote, but she actually kind of cares and she actually puts thought and stuff into things. So she's not like really a goth. She's like a goth without the whole I don't like without the whole not caring vibe, even though she kind of goes for that, if you know what I mean. And I feel like that's interesting in a character because we haven't really got to see something like that in any of the other series, like Disventure Camp, Total Drama, and like we never get to see that anything like that. Like they're either a goth or they're not. So I feel like this is a cool hybrid. You know what I mean? Fifth would be Annalise. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Annalise is here just because of her character design, her opinions. I mean, and her appearance. Um, because I like characters off their character designs, especially the female ones. Especially the female ones. Like, there's three characters in this show that I was gonna like regardless, if they were good or not, and that's because of the way that they were designed. And that's Olive, uh, Annalise, and Isidore. They're the three most attractive females on this cast, and I feel like the main reason for that is because everyone else is kind of just like built, like made their design is weird or they're old. But yeah. Anyway, I don't really have much to say about Annalise because, like I told you, her character design is a main reason why she's up this high. But she's not the worst character, I guess. Like, even if I wasn't going off her appearance, she can be funny at times. She has like a Lindsay kind of vibe. But the reason why I think she's gonna be better than Lindsay is because sometimes she actually thinks with logic. Hold on, let me find a better way to say this because we haven't seen it yet. But I feel like okay, with Lindsay, we kind of got like something smart from her once every season, and there was 4 seasons she was in. So like we barely seen something smart from her. Yeah, she had that little Admiral Lindsay thing where she was trying to take charge, but like we very rarely ever seen her make moves on her own. But we did see in one of the past episodes that Annalise caught on to Sarah liking Brad, and I feel like that makes her a little more observant than Lindsay because I feel like Lindsay wouldn't have noticed that, and but Annalise did. So she does have some kind of skill set. Like she's not just there. She's not just dumb. She actually is observant. She knows certain. She can see certain things, and she probably catches on to certain social cues, which makes her more interesting than Lindsay. I feel like because Lindsay was kind of just there to literally just make dumb statements. I mean, Annalise is there too. Don't get me wrong, for the same reason. But I feel like she's gonna have a bigger role than Lindsay could have ever have, than Lindsay could have ever had in a total drama season, a total drama like season because she's a little more, if you get what I mean. But okay, for Brad, you guys already knew that because I already told you my top three. But yeah, Brad, I put here at 4 because he's really. I like the way his. Okay, he's such a love hate. I have such a love hate relationship with Brad because I like the way he strategizes. I like the way he moves through the game. I like what he does. I like how he does it. The only thing is, like, I liked Seth, and then he got rid of Seth. Like as soon as the series started, and I'm like, that made me start to dislike him a little more, and like that made me start to dislike him just a little bit. And then when Seth actually got eliminated, like first the nomination just made me start to dislike him just a little bit. Then when Seth got eliminated, then I actually started to dislike him. But then I started thinking about the way he plays and how he's really strategical and stuff, and I'm like, but you know I love my villains. You know I love my villains. So I had to step out of my own head for a minute so I can actually properly assess his skill set and his character. And yeah, he's nothing less than top five. Like he has to be top five in anyone's list. If Brad isn't in your top five, you have something wrong with you. Um, but yeah, top five, Brad, best character. Plus, he's going to be really heavily involved in the storyline because he's going to be a part of that little love triangle with Annalise and Sarah. He's going to clearly be the main villain, or at least one of the main villains, and always in. He's always noticing something and involving himself in the storyline here and there. You know what I mean? and in different, like, he's trying to get an alliance. He's doing so many things and covering so many corners. Like, there's no way he can't be in your top five. And honestly, I feel like it's a crime to even leave him on my top three. But the other three characters are just so much better for one reason or another. Number three, Marcus. Marcus. He is such a great strategist, and of course, I think Brad is better, but Marcus, he has such a nice feel to him. Like, I before the season even started, I thought he was going to be the main villain, but I was wrong at being the main villain. I feel like he is already put himself as a villain slash anti-hero, so he's definitely here to do something. And I don't think he's gonna leave before making at least one more move. Like, besides this whole Kylie move, I feel like he's gonna do one more thing, and then that's gonna be like his last thing. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I really like the way he do, and I like his design more than Brad's, because Brad's design kind of like he kind of looks just average, like an average guy. Marcus has like a cool. The color scheme is great. His character design is cool. I like his little eye color, the little like green indigo, whatever color that is. And then his hair is kind of cooler. Like, I just like everything about his character design. So that's why he gets number three, just slightly over Brad, like just barely, just barely. Um, Let me see. Oh, two, Olive, because Olive, like I said, the most attractive female on this cast, and that's probably a crazy statement considering Annalise, but I stand on that. I stand on that. And Olive, but also Olive adds other things to you. Like, she has that whole uh clairvoyant, like, fortune teller thing, which is kind of cool. And then, like, though I think I like Olive, especially from the way she opened up the season. Like, when she came into the season like I think one of her first lines, she was spouting like a villain origin story type thing. Like, not even origin story, but like, she when she got in there, when she got here, we were hearing her talking a confessional, and she was talking about how she was gonna rule the game, this, that, and the third, and like, I really enjoyed that, especially like because you don't really see villains come out straight like that, straight from the jump, and she just, like, you know, told it just how it is. I'm gonna run this game. That's as simple as that. Like, I know how to play it. I have the perfect skill set. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and I like the way she approached that, and that really, because at first I didn't like her going into the season, but after she did that in the first episode, I'm like, oh yeah, she's a good one. She's a good one. So I feel like the way she approaches and goes about the game is why I got her at two. And of course, y'all know number one, Drew, the goat. There ain't nothing else need to be said. He's entertaining. He's funny. He's the greatest. Nothing else got to be said. But yeah. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and close this. Close this. And yeah.
Reality Resort. I'm Victoria Moore, signing off.
Okay. And I'm TDZ, signing off. See y'all in the next one. Thank you for anyone that did watch. I know I had one person watching the whole time. Uh, but yeah, thank you all for watching. Like, I really do appreciate it. And yeah,